It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Reaction Beanie Yo 167. Day in the neighborhood, my people. Time to get into another one, y'all. It is time to get into another one. And as always, I appreciate y'all and thank y'all for coming back to the channel and fucking with the bean. Now, do y'all remember like 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago when the Popeyes chicken sandwich first came out? Like, do y'all remember the buzz and how the shit basically went viral on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram? Everybody was talking about the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Or do y'all remember like driving around in y'all city and town and seeing Popeyes drive-through cars wrapped around that bitch trying to get the sandwich? Or the damn line from the inside of the restaurant went all the way outside the door because everybody lined up for this damn sandwich, bro. Like, this sandwich was such a big deal, man. To the point where I remember, and I know y'all remember too, that they reported that somebody actually got killed over one of these sandwiches. But I never really looked into the story. I don't even know what city it was in or whatever. I never really delved into it. But we got a video that's gonna give us all the tea behind this murderer who killed somebody over a damn Popeyes chicken sandwich. And to get the tea behind this thing, man, we got to go back to a channel that we ain't been to in like 3, 4, 5 months, I think. Like, it's been a while since we went back here. And the name of that channel is wavywebsurf. Title of the video: The Popeyes Chicken Murderer, a fast food fiasco. Now I'm trying to figure out, y'all, this is what I'm really trying to understand from this video. Did they really just kill him over a damn sandwich? Or was it some kind of other stuff involved in the mix? You know what I'm saying? Was it deeper than just a damn sandwich? I hope it was. Well, it really don't make it no better because you shouldn't kill nobody anyway. But I'm just saying, man, over a fucking sandwich, bro? It's possible. Because I done heard stories of motherfuckers killing somebody over a piece of chicken. These days, man, humans will do any damn thing, bro. People do anything out here. I don't know. We finna see. But before we see, my people, y'all know what y'all got to do. Get whatever you might need. Get what you need for the story, please. Y'all got what y'all need? Y'all ready to go? Then let's fucking go.
You know, the fast food industry really has no shame. They'll do anything to generate artificial hype around some limited time cash grab that they've slapped on their menu. And we could talk about these hype beast cash grabs all day. The Travis Scott burger, these various abominations at Taco Bell, the freaking Burger King Black Whopper, for Christ's sake. But there's one of these limited time fast food releases that really dwarfs all the rest when it comes to controversy. The release of the Popeyes chicken sandwich. A release that was so chaotic that it's been blamed for inadvertently causing widespread criminal activity, assaults, and even a murder. And in today's video, I'll be revisiting the madness, telling you the story of this tumultuous chicken sandwich release and the infamous killer that ran amok during it. This is the story of the Popeyes chicken killer.
Crazy. This dude crazy.
All of this fried chicken talk, it's got your boy ready for a snack. Thankfully, the sponsors of today's video cook.
Here you come with goddamn commercials. Hey, that what happen when YouTube trying to blow up. It's so funny because I be criticized. I ain't gonna say criticized. I ain't hating on it. I get it 100%. I just hope one day I'ma start doing commercials and ads and my shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? I want to be like this one day. Well, I can start getting paid for advertising shit. All right, let's take it back right here and let's go.
At checkout to get 50% off your first order of Cook Unity meals. So get to ordering, guys, and bon apple tea. The craze that would eventually become Popeye's Chicken Mania ultimately begins in the summer of 2019. Seeing the massive success of Chick-fil-A's signature sandwich, chains around the United States were getting in on the burgeoning chicken sandwich market and started pumping out Sammys of their own. From McDonald's to Burger King to Wendy's, everyone and their grandma was slapping together some mediocre chicken offering just to say they had one on the menu. And for any of you out there that have tried these chicken sandwich offerings from these lesser chains, you know that they don't hold a candle to the Chick-fil-A classic, baby. But that being said, in August of 2019, a worthy contender would enter the chicken sandwich wars. And that contender was Popeyes with their own Southern-style chicken sandwich. This bad boy was quietly released on August 12th. It was met with little fanfare initially. For most, the offering flew under the radar, but those who tried the sandwich were giving it rave reviews, praising it for its brioche bun, crispy breading, and overall juiciness. But despite these glowing reviews, people weren't flocking to Popeye's restaurants to get their hands on this thing. So how did we go from this to this?
That's why I don't fuck with y'all, Popeyes. I'm finna come in there and pop y'all motherfucking eyes out y'all fucking head.
Long lines outside of Popeyes. Those who brave the roughly hour-long wait are rewarded with the latest sensation, a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Well,
It's still crazy to me, y'all, to see that little video right there. All them goddamn cars, man, lined up to get a fucking chicken sandwich. Let's go.
pretty much can all be boiled down to Popeyes punking Chick-fil-A on Twitter. Seeing positive reviews of Popeye's chicken sandwich and Twitter banter suggesting that this sandwich was better than Chick-fil-A's, some dipshit at Chick-fil-A crafts this glaringly insecure and passive-aggressive tweet, obviously directed at Popeyes. Bun plus chicken plus pickles equals all the love for the original. Now, Chick-fil-A up to this point had never acknowledged any of its other chicken sandwich competitors, and this tweet seemed to telegraph that they actually thought that the Popeyes chicken sandwich was a threat to their bottom line. And it's the way Popeyes replies to this passive-aggressive tweet that ends up sparking a chicken sandwich frenzy. It was a simple reply tweet to Chick-fil-A saying, "Y'all good?" Popeyes is like, "We got this fool on the ropes, bro." This cheeky response was perfect, and needless to say, the Twitter masses loved it. Because let's be honest, dunking on Chick-fil-A is kind of a pastime of Twitter if you haven't noticed. Popeyes ratioed Chick-fil-A to Middle Earth, and their tweet wound up getting close to 300,000 likes. The humorous back and forth between the two chicken giants was covered by blogs across the internet, which inadvertently raised the public's awareness of Popeyes' new chicken sandwich. And naturally, you had people wanting to become a part of this viral moment, so they ended up going to Popeyes to try this chicken sandwich for themselves. Popeyes had accidentally stumbled into a viral marketing campaign here.
Must be crack in this chicken sandwich.
It's gotta be crazy to wait in a line like this. Is it worth it?
Yeah, it is.
This is Takina Nadane's second wait for the sandwich. The internet has declared a taste challenge to the chicken sandwich holy grail, Chick-fil-A.
I gotta know the verdict here.
Popeyes.
It's better.
It's better, yeah.
His first taste, a moment in chicken sandwich history. Yeah, he says he'll be back for more.
I taste the spice from the spicy. I taste the pickle. I got a little pickle. The bread. It's very good.
Our very own 13.
So before you know it's
Time out. Y'all heard we just said, I taste the pickle from the pickle, I taste the spicy from the spicy, and I taste the bread. Well, no shit. Ain't that what the hell in your mouth? Like, he's stating the obvious. I know you taste that. Ain't that what you eating, bro? But this shit was all over the news. Like, bro, this was such a big deal. Crazy.
stores that once had surpluses of chicken sandwiches were now running out. And when news of chicken sandwich shortages started to spread online, that's when panic set in for those who hadn't got their hands on one yet. With the sense of urgency surrounding the sandwich, lines started spilling out of Popeyes restaurants nationwide. A full-blown mania had erupted, and with the mania came criminal activity. Videos began popping up on social media showing disorderly scenes at Popeyes. One video shows a portly patron reaching through a drive-thru window assaulting a restaurant worker over a chicken sandwich. Another video shows a chaotic drive-thru scene where two vehicles collided with each other while in an effort to fight for their place in line to get a chicken sandwich. Hell, at one point it was reported that an armed mob entered a Popeyes restaurant and allegedly held a cashier at gunpoint over a chicken sandwich.
Hey, look, county jail's chicken sandwich is way worse than this, so don't do this kind of thing. We've told you about how popular the Popeyes chicken sandwich is. The sign here on the door says it all. Be right back. They don't have any chicken sandwiches. But you know what? Apparently, one group went inside the store asking for the sandwich. They were told no. The customer became so angry, he actually pulled out a gun. Police say there were 5 adults who came in. They also had a baby with them. They walked into the store around 9 o'clock last night.
After what had to have been several weeks of hell for Popeyes employees, the chicken sandwich mania would eventually die down in mid-September after pretty much every store had sold out of chicken sandwiches. While the limited run of chicken sandwiches had run their course, Popeyes did tease that more were on the way, with many restaurants having signs placed on their doors and windows claiming that the sandwich would return sometime in the future. But for the time being, folks would have to wait for another shot at the sandwich, which brings us to the topic of the Popeyes chicken killer. Let's fast forward about a month. The story of the Popeyes chicken killer begins in October of 2019. After quickly selling out of chicken sandwiches back in September, the public was demanding Popeyes bring back the item for those who missed out on the initial limited release. Being fans of money, Popeyes obliged. And on October 28th, the chicken chain would announce via another cheeky tweet targeting Chick-fil-A that the sandwich was returning to stores on November 3rd. This announcement naturally set the internet ablaze. And finally, once the day of November 3rd arrived, all hell broke loose once again.
Oh shit.
This video, posted by Murder Inc. Sunday, shows a group of employees physically fighting in the back of the store.
They're fighting each other. People are fighting the employees. In the parking lots, in the streets, it's getting out of control. No other chicken place is dealing with this.
We need to have security out here. The neighbors, Wendy's, Wenco, are complaining of this disturbance of the cars lining up all the way through their properties. So we're going to have to shut down.
While night one of the Popeyes chicken sandwich re-release proved to be quite the disorderly spectacle, no one was seriously injured during this frenzy. But the same couldn't be said for the following evening. On the night of November 4th, chicken mania was still sweeping the nation, with long lines spilling out of Popeyes around the country. And it would be in one of these lines filled with hungry visitors that a tragic...
I'm sorry, y'all. I just gotta pause it again. Just me personally. I know everybody don't feel like this, but I feel like this. There is no way. Look at all those people in that damn last fucking Popeye, bro, for a damn sandwich. There is no way in hell I would be in that crowd, bro, over no fucking sandwich, bro. That's just me though, but I'm just saying, man, that shit that ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous, man.
Scenario would unfold. The location was the Popeyes at the 6200 block of Oxon Hill, Maryland. 32-year-old Rico McLean is in line with several other restaurant visitors, all trying to get their hands on a meal. With folks experiencing above-average wait times for their meals, the environment is tense and folks are very defensive regarding their position in line. The last thing you'd want to do in a situation like this is try to jump the queue. And with that being said, enter 27-year-old Kevin Davis. Davis was also in line for Popeyes on this eventful evening, but at some point while waiting, Kevin reportedly makes the decision to cut in front of several restaurant patrons in line. It's at this point where Rico McLean angrily confronts Mr. Davis, leading to a verbal altercation between the two men that only becomes more heated as time passes. Eventually, Rico McLean and Kevin Davis decide to take the matter outside, presumably to squash the beef with their fists. But as the men exit the Popeyes building door, that's when Rico McLean almost immediately produces a knife and lunges at Kevin, stabbing him in his upper torso, the blow mortally wounding the man. After the cowardly stabbing, Rico McLean would flee the area, leaving Kevin for dead. Nearby witnesses would call police and first responders would escort the rapidly deteriorating man to the hospital. Unfortunately, medical personnel were unable to save him and Kevin passed away later that evening. And what began as an exciting night ended in the tragic murder of a young man. And this situation was only made worse because Rico McClain was attempting to evade justice. He was on the run and in hiding. Unaware of the man's identity at the time of the murder, police would release surveillance footage from Popeyes showing their unidentified suspect and naming his female companion a person of interest in the murder of Kevin Davis. Because the stabbing occurred during the midst of the Popeyes chicken sandwich hype, it became inextricably linked to the sandwich's release and would make national news headlines.
Now to Maryland, where a man was stabbed to death outside a Popeyes restaurant. Police say the stabbing happened over a fight about the fast food chain's chicken sandwich. You heard me right. They added that it appears that one man may have cut in front of another one in a line.
At the Popeyes in Oxon Hill today, candles burned for the victim, 28-year-old Kevin Tyrell Davis of Oxon Hill. Meanwhile, customers inside continued to stand in long lines to get the sandwich and were shocked by the circumstance.
Really? Now, I can see you somebody, I mean, I can see you in other cities or whatever, other locations, people still going and standing in line for this chicken sandwich. But bro, a man just got killed out here over this shit last night. And y'all still here the next morning? Lined up, ready to go, ready to get your sandwich. I don't know, bro. That shit just, this some crazy, weird, human nature, what the fuck type shit. I don't know.
Stances.
It's very, very crazy just to stab somebody over a chicken sandwich. They had talked to me, I said, man, I'll go buy you a chicken sandwich if you don't stab that person. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
With so much attention being granted to this case by way of the Popeyes hype, it was only a matter of time before someone would come forward and reveal the killer's identity. Law enforcement would eventually get a tip, and 10 days after the stabbing had taken place, on November 14th, Rico McClain was identified as the suspect and police would arrive at his home in Capitol Heights, just 20 minutes from the crime scene. Rico McClain was then arrested, jailed, and charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, first-degree assault, and second-degree assault.
Stawinski said the accused killer, Rico McClain, was caught yesterday at a home in Capitol Heights on Nova Avenue. And Stawinski said he does not expect anyone else will be charged in the case, either as an accomplice or for helping McClain hide from the law. And something else here, Stawinski said persistent conversations also on social media that somehow the victim and the suspect knew each other and had some kind of ongoing dispute are simply not true, period. Davis is accused of cutting the line, and McClain is accused of killing him for it.
The killer would later be found guilty of second-degree murder, and in September of 2022, Rico McClain was sentenced to serve 22 years in prison for the callous killing of 27-year-old Kevin Davis. Prosecutors were hoping to get 30 years or more for Rico McClain, but the judge decided to go with the lower sentencing option here in consideration of McClain's children. Due to state sentencing rules,
fuck that. Hell no, man. Hell no, nah. Because of his children. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Hell no, bro. 22 years. Man, that man committed murder, bro. His ass need to be locked up for life. If not the death penalty.
in Maryland, Rico McClain will only have to serve a minimum of 50% of his sentence, meaning that he could hypothetically get out of prison in around 10 years, which would technically sort of, I guess, give him some years of raising his children in their formative years, I guess is what the judge is thinking here. I don't know. Whatever the case, it's a sad and disturbing story. A young man's life taken far too soon just because some guy got minorly inconvenienced in a Popeyes and thought the way you solve that problem is by stabbing them. Rest in peace to Kevin. Popeyes is by no means directly responsible for the actions of its restaurant visitors, but it's simply bizarre to me that such a mania can be created over something as trivial as a chicken sandwich. In the age of social media, we've seen similar scenes play out time and time again. All it takes is for a company to engineer some viral moment online and mix that in with an illusion of scarcity. Folks are going to be knocking down doors trying to get their hands on whatever you're shilling. But wrapping things up here, that was the story of the Popeyes chicken killer.
Bro, first of all, let me go and get this out the way right here. I didn't know nothing about the Twitter beef between Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know that Chick-fil-A, like, and I know y'all, some of y'all finna be like, what the fuck? What? But bro, I'm not even a Chick-fil-A fan. So I really don't even know about their chicken sandwich. I don't think I ever ate their chicken sandwich. I bet what some of y'all heard, they done probably fell on the fucking floor, just fell out like, oh my God, you never what? But nah, I don't fuck with Chick-fil-A like that. But I didn't know they had a Twitter beef like that. I didn't know that's where it really like started it all. Especially how Popeye responded back like, y'all good? Like, y'all okay? Y'all alright? Do y'all feel threatened? What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? That was some slick ass shit they did. And even just the announcement of how they put out the announcement it's coming back then November the 3rd and all that. I never knew nothing about all that. Never knew nothing about all that. Second thing that I ain't know about is I thought the dude shot him. Well, I ain't gonna even say, yeah, I think I probably knew it was a male. But I thought the victim got shot. I didn't know it was a stabbing. So that kind of just, you know, put me in a different perspective. But the thing I want to say more than anything is, I don't know what percentage y'all be on this, but it's in my head. I might be just 50-50 on it. But I believe that, okay, yeah, it was about the chicken sandwich, but I don't think it was about the chicken sandwich. If y'all get what I'm saying, bro, like, because everybody portrayed, like, all the headline news, everything, the titles of every news you read or whatever, is always gonna say, man kills somebody over chicken sandwich. Man kills because of a chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? But in that situation, bro, that dude cut that line. I don't even really think it had to do with the chicken sandwich, but I'm just saying, like, dude could have probably been more mad at the fact that this motherfucker cut. Oh, goddamn. Excuse me, y'all. I ain't trying to say motherfucker. God bless the dead. I'm just saying, bro, that he probably got more mad at him about the fact that you cut the line that he got thinking about the chicken sandwich. Cause just I'm thinking like when he cut that line, then the dude who was the killer, he probably, hey man, you can't be doing that. Then the dude who cut the line probably started barking back, I do whatever I want to. So the argument probably escalated. The chicken sandwich wasn't even in the equation no more. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. I know some of y'all get me out there, man. Like, I'm thinking like the argument probably wasn't even about. It went about the chicken. That's what I'm trying to say. I got it. It went about the chicken sandwich. It probably started like that, but in the end, it was about respect and just the fact that you cut me in. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even about the damn chicken sandwich no more. It was about respect and, hey, motherfucker, you can't be. I said it again. Y'all get what I'm saying, though, bro. But I ain't trying to be disrespectful to the dude who died when I say motherfucker. I need to stop explaining myself so much. I know some of y'all feel me, bro. I ain't trying to be mean. Y'all know I ain't like that. I'm just trying to keep the shit and tell y'all what's going on. What I think went on. I'm thinking these motherfuckers, bro. Yeah, it started about the chicken sandwich, but they just got in an argument and both of them call each other a bitch ass nigga and fuck you and fuck all that shit. I ain't worried about what you talking about. You ain't talking about shit. You know what I'm saying? It escalated to something bigger, man. That's why I think that dude killed him. That don't give him no excuse to kill him at all. Hell no, he shouldn't have did that shit, man. As soon as y'all walk outside, supposed to be fighting. You stabbing them, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's some dumb ass bullshit. That's some weak ass shit. And finally, before I let y'all go, cause I done talked and rambled hard on this one. But finally, before I let y'all go, man, the damn sentence is bullshit. He got 22 years. His ass will be out in like 10, 11 years. You know what I'm saying? Because of his kids. What kind of judge is that? We need to find this judge and make sure he get demoted from judge. He don't need to be a judge no more. What the fuck? But yeah, man, the man gonna be out in 2030, y'all. That man will be out in 2030. That's crazy. That's crazy. And he committed murder. And this whole story was crazy, man. I enjoyed it when I get it when I'm talking so much. I enjoyed it with y'all, man. We gotta come back to Wavy, bro. I'm gonna keep my eye on this guy, man, and make sure we keep fucking with him. I digress. That's it, man. Hey, make sure y'all come back tomorrow, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, man. And I appreciate all the love that y'all giving me. But until I see y'all again, my friends, I got one more thing to say. Love, peace, and happiness. Stay safe. Don't stop. Keep going. Yeah.